Hello, hello, my friends. Happy Thursday. I'm sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. I actually didn't start opening that big box of goodies until like right before I was ready to hop on live. So I got all excited with all the good things. I have so many fun new things, you guys. Super excited to play with a few of them today. So I'm going to share with you my top 2 favorite things that I ordered. We're going to actually create with those. And then I'll share with you some of the goodies that I have that it was like Christmas opening the box. You guys, I forgot what I ordered. I had that giant list when I went to order earlier. I think it was late last week actually that I finally put my order in. And actually no, it was early this week that I did it. And I was kind of just pulling from the list, like, I know I want this, I know I want this, and then the rest of it was just kind of like a surprise. So, and I know I threw a few other things in there as I was going through the week, and so, yeah, it all showed up at my doorstep, and I have so many fun things to play with. So I'm going to start by sharing my 2 favorite things, and we're going to make a card with that, and then if you want to stick around, I will share some of my other new goodies, and today is actually the last day to do my special incentive for new orders. So if you do a new order with the host code, which will be on the desk when I flip this, you will get a free embellishment from the new catalog. It'll be a brand new embellishment, not one you've seen before. I'm not like committing to any particular one because I don't know if any of them are on low inventory or anything like that, but I promise it'll be a really fun new one. And so that ends today. So if you haven't placed your new catalog order and you want to get some new goodies or you need to stock up on some things, feel free to do that today and you'll get to take advantage of that little bonus that I have for all new catalog orders. So let's go ahead and turn this around. I'm going to switch you first so I don't have a super big head in your face, but I need to move this, I can already tell, because it is not in the right position. So hang with me for a second. Sorry, I should have fixed this before, but I did not realize how off I was, and now I've got a pile of new stuff on the desk that's not allowing me to move anything. There we go. All right, I think that's good. Let me give it a second so I can catch up here. It's a little crooked, just a tiny bit, and I always do this wrong. Like that. Did I straighten it? No, I think I made it more crooked, right? It's always so hard. 1 second. Yeah, I made it more. All right, like that. There we go. That should be good, hopefully. All right. So, my very first stamp set. Hi, Susan. My very first stamp, that's still crooked, but you guys, I don't know. Try and fix it. The very first stamp set that I picked was this one right here, and it's probably one that all of you were like, really, that's your favorite? But I don't know what it is, you guys. I don't know if it's I totally made that worse. I don't know if it's the writer in me. I keep forgetting which way I'm turning it. So hold on, let me try. Let me stand up here, see if I can get it right, because it'll bug me on the screen. There we go. That looks good, I think. Nope, I just leave it alone there, Jen. Sorry, it's a little delay. So, yeah, like that. All right, so I don't know if it's the writer in me or what it is, but I love a good typewriter stamp set. So that is what I'm gonna play with today. And it's funny because we got our Norway gifts. I'm leaving for Norway next week, and it's the incentive trip for Stampin' Up. So we got a big box of goodies. They always give us pillow gifts usually on the cruise, but they decided to mail them in advance this time. So we got the big box. I don't know. Actually, I got it on my birthday, you guys. How appropriate was that? So I got it last Friday, and the card that they made had this really cute little flower set on it. And I was like, oh, I love that. Where is that from? And lo and behold, it's my favorite stamp set. And I didn't even notice. But I've always been drawn to the little typewriter sets. And I love this one because it's got the little rainbow. I love this little typewriter hello. I love the little flower. I think the font is really fun. It's like a typewriter font, so I really think that's cute. The little, potted plant and flower. It's just a really, really fun, cute stamp set, and I think there's a lot you can do with it. So I'm super excited about that. You got your package of all new inks and a few blends and some cardstock. You don't like any of the new DSP colors? The DSP, yeah. I haven't opened all my DSP, and I will show you guys what I bought. If you guys want to stick around at the end, I will show you it all. Some of them are a little bit too much for me, but I think I'll be able to make it work. But we'll go through them all later today. So this was the first stamp set that I had to have, and then this was it's called a hybrid embossing folder, I think. So what's cool about this is you can emboss and die cut at the same time. I'm still working on my sandwich, so I will demo this like in real life for you at some point. But I didn't want to do it on camera because I'm not really used to everything yet. But what I love about this is, look, you can see the little embossing folder, right? And then this is a detail die that like looks like a doily, but then you have this one and this one that will cut out the embossed elements from that embossing folder, and this little circle is perfect to cut out that part too. So it's kind of like a cooperative die and embossing folder, so there isn't necessarily a stamp set that goes with it, but they kind of work together, and it's really, really fun. So you can see here, like here is the embossed folder, like just embossed. So you can use the embossing folder all by itself, or you can cut out the doily, the large doily in the middle. You can cut out the little doily here. You can cut them both out so you get like a wreath, right? Or you can cut out the and I didn't like go through and get all the gunk out of this, but there's your little doily as well. So this is like the detailed doily, so that's this one here. So you can just cut out a doily if you want to do that, which I love that. I mean, I love a good doily, but when we used to have them as embellishments, like they were always just a particular color. So if it wasn't in the color you needed, you couldn't use it, right? Now you can get whatever color you want by die cutting your own doily. And then you can also do the other kind here where it's like an embossed doily, which is kind of fun too. So super fun. So that is those are my two favorite things from the new catalog. So I'm going to make a card. And I have no idea what I'm really doing. All I know is I wanted to use Poppy Parade. This was the color they used in our Norway gifts, was the Poppy Parade. And I am going to emboss it, I think. And I think I'm going to use my fun little big polka dots. You guys remember this one? This one I've used a ton. These are finally back in the online store, and they are available. So it's a set of 3, and you get the little, the large polka dots, the cross hatch, which I use all the time, and then this one here, which to me looks like little starfish. So I love, love, love these. So I'm going to use the polka dots, I think. And like I said, they are now back in the online store. So I'm going to emboss this. And Susan, since you were asking me about this, sorry, I don't know if I had too much coffee. I didn't have any coffee, actually, but I am like on hyper mode today. I'll try and slow myself down. Good grief. I've got so much going on today and this week that I'm like, my brain, that's what my brain is like 24/7 at the moment. It's just non-stop. Anyway, deep breath. Susan, you were just asking me about in the embossing folders, and this is a 3D embossing folder, which means you don't want to use your regular cutting mats. So if you're using the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, you're going to use just your little base plate. You're going to put your embossing folder down with the folder in towards the machine. You always want to put, regardless of what type of a folder it is, you always want to put your folds for your embossing folder towards the machine. So don't run it this way. You want to run it this way because all of the pressure kind of hits at the end. So if you put the folder out this way, as it rolls out, it's going to snap that, and it can snap the folder in half too. And then because it's a 3D embossing folder, I'm just going to use, for the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, I lied. This is actually the old Big Shot one, because it says 6 on it. This is the Big Shot one, but there is one for the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. It's gray, like our handle. I don't know where mine is. I think it's over there, actually. That might be why that didn't emboss as well, because I'm using the wrong plate, but it'll work. So then that's going to be your little sandwich for this. So there shouldn't be a lot of resistance when you're rolling things through. It should be really, really easy to kind of get through everything. It's showing me that there's 11 messages, but for some reason, or 11 comments, I can't see them all, which is weird. Anyway, I hope you guys aren't commenting more, because I can't really see it, and I don't know why it won't let me scroll down. You gotta love Facebook sometimes. Anyway, there is your little embossed panel. So I was gonna do tone on tone for this. So we've got a Poppy Parade card base, and then we've got an embossed panel here. It's really bugging me that I can't see your comments, so hold on one second. My computer appears to be frozen. It is. Like, I can see the video and it's moving, but it won't let me close out of anything. Oh my goodness. Let's just do this. Let's see if I can close out. Task manager. Oh, this is all crazy. Crazy. I don't know how to do this. End task. Let's just do that. Nope, it doesn't want to. So, anyway, hi guys. I'm gonna have to go up here and just double check. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to see the comments from the phone. So hopefully I'll be able to respond to you, but I might not be able to, so just bear that in mind. All right, so my thought was I'm going to do tone on tone, and I think I'm going to do, it's going to kind of be similar to the card that Stampin' Up! Made for us for achievers that are going to Norway. But I think I'm going to do like a little, I don't know, maybe like 2.5. A little white card here. And I'm going to stick that here. And my thought is I'm going to take the little flowers from this stamp set. And I'm going to stamp that in Memento Black. I'm going to use my my Stampin' Right markers, which are water-based. But I'm still going to use Memento Black. Memento Black is generally better for your alcohol blends because it's a water-based ink. It's not inking up right. But I'm going to use it for this. We're just going to make sure we need to let it dry for a second. Oops, sorry. I just hit my head on that. Okay, cute. All right, so I'm going to let that dry so that I can color it with my Stampin' Right markers. And let me show you. We have brand new Stampin' Right markers, you guys. I'm going to grab an old one so you can see the difference. And what's really cool is because we have new core collection, they have all 4 markers. They don't have the big Marvelous Markers set anymore, but you can right now buy all 4 color families at a 10% off discount. It's in the catalog, and I'll show you because it's a little bit hidden. And this will probably only be like this for this year. Typically when they do a color refresh, they do this for the first year. And then it changes. So see, if you look here on page 125 in our catalog, it says Stampin' Right Markers Collection, and it's a 10% bundled savings. So it's $126 for all 4 packages of those markers. So that is what I did. Of course, I saved my extra 25% on top of that. So I got 35% off of these, which is the bonus of being a demonstrator. But let's just take a look at these because these are completely new markers, you guys. So they're reformulated, they're redone here, and I'll show you the difference. So let's grab one of these. You'll see mostly they look the same, right? One big difference. Oh, you know what? I wonder if these are, because these are the same size. I thought they were, oh, you know what it is? I think it's the barrel, yeah. See, the barrel size is different size. So see how the cap is shorter on this one than it is on this one. This is the older one. So the cap is a little bit longer. It still has the little indicators that this is the thin side, this is the thick side. So you can see it here in the pictures, but you can also see it by the width of the line on the markers. And then what's really different here, the brush tips are different as well, but I'll show you. There's not a big difference in them. This one's just more skinny and pointed, where this one's a little bit fatter. They are still going to be, they're going to give you more color, like more, they're going to color better, essentially. They're going to have a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Coverage. That's not really the word I want, but I'll show you. So this is the old one. and they work differently. So see the like saturation of color, that's the word I was looking for, is just a lot better. And they're so much smoother. Like, this looks like variant in color. Like, it looks like it's not all the same color, where this is one solid line of color, which is cool. And then the other side, which I think is even better, the old ones, now I'm getting confused which one's the old one. This is the old one. So you can see this is the tip on the old one versus the smaller tip on this one. See the difference? It's like a bullet end versus a writing end. So, which it's really good to be able to write with for your journaling, but you're still going to be able to do that with the new ones. See? It's just a much better color, and it's smoother actually to write with. So, super, super cool. So those are fun. They're going to last a little bit longer, I think, too. Like I don't know, the barrel is a little bit longer here too. So I think they're going to be a little bit more consistent in color, I guess what I should say, not necessarily last longer. They're just going to be more consistent every time you go to use them. It will be consistent. It's not like the ink is going to be dispersed differently. You still want to store these horizontally, just like our old ones, to get the best color, but these are going to be really cool. So I have all of the new colors, although, yeah, and I have the new in colors too. I didn't buy the old set of in colors, so this is the older set of in colors, so I don't have the new ones of these, but the new in colors I have, and these. All right, so all that to say, I am going to color this with some Poppy Parade. Oh, and the other thing with all of these, of course, is they're the new colors. So remember, we have refreshed colors, which means all the new colors like Lemon Lolly, Lemon Lime Twist, Lost Lagoon, all the ones that are returning, those are going to be in these collections. All right, so I'm going to use Poppy Parade and Balmy Blue, which I think is this one. Yep. And we need a green, so let's go with this one, which I think is Granny Apple Green, right? Yeah. Perfect. So I'm going to use those. All of that to say that. Let's do a little quick coloring. And I'm sorry, I can't really see your comments, which is really annoying. I'm going to just color these really quickly. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are awesome. If we have any bullet journalers in the house, I don't have it here. My niece is an avid bullet journaler. She made me a gorgeous bullet journal, reading journal for Christmas that she just gave me. She's a procrastinator like her aunt, so she just finished it. And these would be awesome, I think, for bullet journaling. I don't think they bleed. We'll check when I'm done to see if they bleed through, because that's a big thing when you're doing the bullet journals. You don't want it to bleed through. But I will check when I'm finished here. I'm really annoyed that I can't see your comments. It's very frustrating. All right, I'm gonna color the tulip and this little daisy, which should probably be white. I'm gonna color them red. It's fine. We're making up our own colors here. It's funny that like my favorite part of the stamp set is the typewriter, but I'm using the flowers out of it instead. But I wanted to use it with the doily. So, although I could have used that with the doily and the typewriter too. Don't ask me. My brain is telling you, it's going 7,000 miles an hour. I have to work tonight at the tile store. So, and I have 1,012,000 things to do for the business before I go away next week. So I literally woke up at 3 a.m. this morning because my brain was just on fire with things that need to happen. This kind of stamped as full color, which is, it looks weird, but the one black one, I don't know what it's going to look like if I kind of outline this with green. It just looks weird, all black. So yeah, I'm finally like settling down here. I think my heart rate was going 7,000 miles an hour. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, you guys. All right, there we go. So now I have this, and I have this, and I think I want to distress that a little bit. So I'm gonna find my scissors. I kind of feel like I want a green doily. I do want to use the doily, but I was gonna use the ones I cut in advance, but I just realized I cut those in Pool Party and I just used Balmy Blue. Haha, whoopsie. So I was thinking maybe I should do it in Granny Apple Green, but then I'm like, oh, red and green might be too Christmassy. All right, let's see. So look, it does not bleed through. So those of you that are bullet journalers, these markers will be awesome for that. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Now let me just look here. I need to poke out some of these holes. Where's my dye brush? It's over here. And my mat. So a little take your pick tool. Did you guys know it has a little brush end that you can use, and it comes with a little foam thing, and we're just gonna roll all those little pieces out of here because it will take me forever to do that with a pokey tool. And the cool thing is it's gonna kind of roll up this doily a little bit, which I like. Here we go. I think I got all of that. I did. And I need to vacuum because I just knocked a whole bunch of stuff on there. All right. You guys, I'm really sorry if you guys are commenting, which I think you are. I can't see them, so I will try and go back later to make sure I catch all of those. Oh, I think it's all right with this color. I should have colored that little flower with the Pool Party, but what are you gonna do? I actually kind of think, let's just look at this for a second. Maybe use the smaller one, like that. Just let it peek out a little bit. Definitely need some ribbon. Let's see what I got for ribbon. I just got some of the, this was in my order, but I didn't save it. I got some of this, which is the In Color, the old In Color Baker's Twine that carried over. This green might be kind of cool, even though I used Granny Apple Green. Or maybe, you know what, you guys? Because I'm messing up all the colors, and it didn't take me that long to do that, I'm gonna recut this, and we're gonna work with what I got. 2.5 by 2, hold on. 2.5 by 2. We're gonna stamp it really quick again. I really wish I could see your comments so I could answer questions while I was going. I'm gonna do that. This time I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna use the Poppy Parade. I'm going to use the Pool Party, which I think is this one, right? Yep. And then I'm gonna use Lemon Lime Twist, and then I can use the that ribbon. Is this Lemon Lime Twist? Yep. And the doily, and I'll be happy because they'll all match. That's why I love Stampin' Up, you guys, because it's very matchy-matchy, and that's what I want. So let me quickly do this again. Luckily, I'm not coloring a big involved image. Just a little one. So I think that's part of the reason why I'm all anxious too, is like the trip is right around the corner, you guys. And oh, I don't know what my phone is reminding me of, but it's reminding me of something. It's right around the corner, and I have not flown overseas in quite some time, actually, since 2017. So I think that's making me nervous. Plus, Nate's never flown overseas, so he's kind of nervous about it, which makes me nervous for him, which is just ridiculous. But we're just gonna go to London for a couple of days ahead of the cruise. We'll spend some time there, and then we're gonna go to the Norway cruise from there. So I think it will be fun, and I feel like I should have reversed these colors and done the blues with the one red one in the middle. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, you guys. You'll get the idea. All right, and then Pool Party. And then we can continue. I like matchy-matchy. All right, so there's that. Okay, I'm gonna do the distressing. Like so. Oops, I got a little zealous there. I love this distressing technique for just a little something extra when you don't want to use more supplies necessarily. I also love it for masculine cards. I think it's a really great way to embellish a masculine card without getting all frilly, right? All right, so there's that. Now I feel much better, and I can use the lemon lime twist. Actually, it's not lemon lime twist. This is Parakeet Party, but I think it's going to work really nice with that lemon lime twist. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this around twice. And we'll cut that. Whoops. I should be using my ribbon scissors. All right. I'm going to do this. I actually think I want the bow on the right side, not the left side, but we'll fix that in a second. I like to tie a knot before I tie a bow with twine, and then I will tie that. I'll floof that up a little bit. Oops. There we go. Try to get it so it's not twisty. Okay, then I'm going to just trim this down. Okay, and I could just pick this up and move it because I didn't secure it, but I'm gonna just take the lazy way and just do that. Now it's on the side that I want it on. Ta-da! Magic. It's the beauty of using an embossing folder that's not very specific as to which side it should be. So I think I might just do like a little bit of it rather than the great big ones. Let's just see. Because I want to do, yeah, I don't think I like that one. I could do like just snip a little piece of this off, but I want to leave that whole because I'll use it on something else. So I'm going to use just a little bit of this under here. So to make that easier on myself, I'm going to, if I can find my adhesive. I was just using it earlier, so it's gotta be here somewhere. I made a giant mess in about 4 seconds flat, you guys. Where is it? Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, so I'm gonna just put a little bit of adhesive down here. And I'll stick that under there like that. And then I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. So I'm just going to stick these here. I like more versus less when it comes to dimensionals. So I'm just going to go hog wild with that. Okay. And then I'm going to stick this here. Okay. Then we need to do a little sentiment, which I kind of feel like I want just a little one to go right here. But let me see what, oh yeah, like maybe for you. So these are my sentiments here. I think that for you will be perfect. So I'm going to use that. And get a little block. And I'm going to do it on black. And maybe I'll do it on Pool Party. I have this little strip of Pool Party here. So let's just stamp that. Sorry if I'm off the screen. I need to be able to see for you. Perfect. I love the typewriter font, you guys. It's so fun. All right, and then I'm going to trim this down. I'll leave a little extra because I might do a little banner. Oh, you know what? I feel like I should do lemon lime twist. Do I have any lemon lime? Let's do lemon lime twist because I feel like it's too much of the blue right back to back. It was worth a shot because it was here, but I'm going to cut this and do it on the lemon lime twist. I think that works too, but all right. Let's do this. I'm going to pull it closer to me. It's a little crooked. I'm going to pull it closer to me. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do this. I'll trim this down a little bit too. Okay, switch this out like that. Better. I like it. I might even do a little banner end here. Oops, wasn't quite in the middle. Here we go. All right, so there's that. Cute. All right, so now I'm going to attach that down. I don't know which one's the bad one. I think this is the bad one. Clearly it wasn't that bad, was it? I'm going to do that. Okay, let's add some Wink of Stella to our flowers. And then I'll show you some of our new bling. And we can pick a bling. Well, I'd say we, but I really can't ask your opinions because I can't really see what you're saying. All right. There's that. We need to put this on too. I'm going to put it on with some dimensionals because I love some good dimensionals. So we'll attach this here. And again, if you want to stick around, I'm going to show you some of the other new goodies that I got in my giant box of stuff. It's funny, I went home to get it because it was delivered after I went to work this morning. And so I went home at lunchtime to get it. And I was expecting it to be, it was a pretty decent sized order, so I was expecting it to be 2 boxes. It was only 1, and I'm like, huh. Well, that's a disappointment. But once I opened it, I was like, oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. All right, so there's that. Super cute, you guys. Ow, I just stabbed myself with paper snips. All right, there's the card. I think I actually just drew blood too. All right, so we need to pick a bling. Lots of options here. So look, these are really cool. I think these are, I always love a good neutral bling. So this is the adhesive backed sparkle gems. So you can see they're all kind of like black, silver, white, gold, large, and small versions. So there's that one. That could be an option, but I feel like that might be a little bit much. So it's more for like an elegant card, I think. So we'll put those back in there. Then we have these. These are the adhesive back sequins trio. Those are really cool too. I love the size because they're not too big. This white one would totally work with this, but I think I might have some other options, so we'll see. And we've got these, which are the ombre matte decorative dots, which this color would work really nice, or this color actually. This would work really cool too. So that could be an option. Then we have these. Here's another one, the neutrals, which I love. These are the neutrals adhesive back sequins. So they have the gold, the copper, silver, and then like a bronzy color, bronzy brown. And then last but not least, we have these, and these are not all of the new ones, but these were the ones I got, is the 2022-2024 in color pearls. So this is the lemon lime twist. So this is the color that matches, that at least, actually no, this is Parakeet Party, which matches the ribbon, which is very close to lemon lime twist. So I'm going to use those, I think. I don't know why I'm having a problem with that today, but I am. All right, so let's find my take your pick tool, my other one. And these are all the same size, it looks like. So I'm gonna just plop a couple of them here and one up there. There we go. And there we have our finished card for today. Now, if you would like to stick around, I will take the next few minutes to kind of show you some other new goodies. So I just showed you all the bling. Well, not all the bling, but all the bling I got. I've showed you the markers. I showed you my new favorite stamp set and the doily die, which I love. There's our cute little card. Move that out of the way. So let me show you some of the ribbon we have. I actually oftentimes don't buy, I always get mad at myself because I don't buy the embellishments and the ribbons, and so then I'm sad when I go to make stuff because I don't have anything fun and new to play with. So here we have, this is the bordered ribbon. This is Lost Lagoon. So this is a returning color. It's part of the Inked Botanicals bundle. So I'll put that back over there. Then I have, this is really fun. Look at this one. It's kind of wavy, fun little natural color. It's natural wavy trim. That one's different. I like that a lot. This one is Pecan Pie, which is one of the new colors, and it's like a grow grain in the middle, and then it's got satin kind of edges. So it's a bordered ribbon in Pecan Pie. Then these are 3 of the new in color ribbons. This one had a little accident in the box, which is fine. I can pull it off. This is Pebbled Path, Boho Blue, and Moody Mauve. Those are 3 of the brand new in colors. So I got those. And then I got this one, which is the Misty Moonlight Inner Braid Ribbon, which is really cool too, a little different. Then I also got some of the, this is the 2023-2025 in color jute trim. So it's a little bit thicker than Baker's Twine. Got a little bit more rustic kind of knit sort of feel, but you get all the colors, so that's kind of fun. All right, so that is all I have for embellishments. Let me, oh wait, I lied. I have these too. And so these you can miss easily. They actually are not marked as new in the new catalog. We had this in red, white, and what was the other color? Black, I think, in the holiday catalog. And I used it obsessively. And then I was looking really closely, and in our annual catalog, they have the, I should have marked it. They have the metallic option. So it's right here. It's not marked as anything new, but these colors are new. So they've got the like silver, gold, and bronze colors. So they're kind of like Nuvo drops, if any of you used those, or they're kind of like, trying to think what the other brand is. But they're basically like, you can make your own enamel dots. So you just kind of plop them down and let them dry, and then they're kind of like a little dot like that. So that's kind of fun, playing with those. I did get the bow punch, or bow punch, I should say, which does coordinate with one of the stamp sets, but I just bought the punch because I love a good sprig punch. It's just the best. I also bought these, which are the Patchwork Pieces dies. This is one of the die sets I think that you could easily miss in the new catalog as well. So these are really cool. So it die cuts and it stitches and cuts those little triangles or these little waves. So if you wanted to make like a Starburst card or something like that, that would be really cool. So I can't wait to play with those. That was a must-have. Let's see, what else do I have? I bought this one. This is one of my favorite new stamp sets too. This is just a standalone stamp set. I love the font. It's got lots of great sentiments. How amazing you really are. How much you'll be missed. I love you. Hello. You're not alone. Just hope you know. So obviously that pairs with a couple of the other sentiments, but it's kind of like a watercolor look, and I just love those images. It's a red rubber cling mount, so that'll be good. It'll give you a nice, good, crisp, clean image on that. I also got the Enchanted Butterfly, which is a reversible stamp set. So what that means is you can actually use the stamp set both the way it's designed with this part forward, but then you can also do it so it's this back side, and then they layer together to give you a really cool look. You can see it in the catalog. Let me see if I can find it so you can see. There's a card in here that I totally want to copy. So let me just find where it is. Enchanted Butterfly is on page 109. So here it is in the catalog. So you can see like they just reversed. So you use the back side and you can stamp this on top of that and get a really cool look. It's very similar to the turtle one that we had before, but look at this card. Like, isn't that really pretty? I love that card. So it just gives you the front and back, like they use the back here and then the detail on top. So it's really a kind of cool little concept. So that one was one that I wanted to play with. So I got that one. I also got Kindest Expressions. I think this is a really good sentiment stamp set. This might be one of the ones I use for the paper share, actually, so that's why I ordered it. I love the nice, big, bold sentiments. Thanks so much. That's a perfect one. The With Sympathy is perfect, and of course you can use that for a variety of things, and the Sending Sunshine and Rainbows. So I just really liked that one too. So that I also got. And then, last but not least for stamp sets, I got this bundle, which is the Little Monkey Builder Punch and Stamp Set. This was not one I was going to originally order, but it's just, I've seen a lot of samples and they're just really cute. And so, and you can like build yourself little monkeys and they're just adorable. So I was like, you know what? We're going to play with that one because that one needs to come home with me. All right, so now moving on to collections. I'll show you this one first. So this is the Inked Botanicals bundle, or Sweet collection, I should say. So it's got the punch, it's a double punch set. So it's got both of those punches plus this stamp set. And then the Lost Lagoon ribbon that I showed you earlier. And then this really pretty paper. So let's just take a quick peek at that. I'll show you that. I love this paper. I'm thinking I might need to do some scrapbooking with it, even though it's 6x6, because you know what? You can totally scrapbook with 6x6 paper. All right, so let me move this out of the way for a second. So you get, I think, four of each piece. So you can see there's all of that. So 2, and then this is 2, same, but the back side. So 2 and 2. So it's just really pretty kind of watercolory, natural look. Love the colors. So there's a nice Lost Lagoon piece. Looks like with Calypso Coral. There you go. Little pool party maybe. Just pretty colors. Very naturey. I think this would be really good for fall stuff too. Like if you have any fall trips or apple orchard, things like that to do. I think this paper would work beautifully for that. A nice little plaid. Some little sunflowers. Cute little flowers. And then there's the polka dots on the back side. So that one's a really pretty one. I like that one a lot. So I really hate that I can't see what you guys are saying. I should probably stand up. Yeah, but yes. All right, I'm trying to read, but it's so tiny I can't. All right, so next up, I'm going to show you the Fishing Suite, which I was not going to get this one, but I have a brother and some nephews that are big fish, and my uncle actually are all pretty big fishermen. And I feel like this paper is going to be handy for a variety of things, not just fishing. So let's take a look at this. And I actually really like the dies, and I'll show you why in a second. So the dies, look at it, it has a cute little tackle box. See this big thing here and then this here? It's so that you can create your own little tackle box. How cute is that? And you've got all your little fishing lines and ropes and things like that. And then the little fish that will cut out, I think, some of the ones from the paper as well as maybe some of the ones here in the stamp set. And then the lures, whatever those are called, and whatnot. So just really fun little elements to play with for this. And then there is a rope, twisted rope embossing folder that goes along with that. And the paper. Let's check that out. So you guys are all seeing this first with me because I have not opened any of this. It literally showed up on my door right before I went live. So, all right, so of course there's a little fishy paper with some fun pattern back here, which I think you could use for any sort of occasion. So that's going to be kind of the thing with this paper. So here we have the lures. I don't know what those are called. You know what I mean, right? I'm not a fisherman. And then I know how to spell it. I just don't know how to say it. The diamond here. Some more fishing apparatus. How's that? Can't say that word. And then a nice like diamond pattern. This one's really cool for like water themed. The back side is kind of like map, constellation, like water topography. There's some fishing poles. Did you get this one, Patty? It's so cute. Then some like wire netting. Then we got some more fish. And a nice like almost denim looking I was going to say subway tile because that's kind of what it looks like. You can see where my brain is most of the time now. All right, so it's like decking. That's the word I wanted to look for. It's kind of like a dock decking. So that's kind of cute. So that's a really fun one that I can be able to make some cute cards for my brother and uncle and nephews. All right, so let me show you some of the other paper I have. Just the stuff I haven't shown you already. So this one is probably what Cheryl was talking about earlier with some really bold patterns. I probably would not normally buy this one, but of course I buy all of the new colors or the new paper because I do a catalog paper share. That will be coming in June when I get back from Norway. I will be announcing that and we'll be doing that. This is the stargazing paper. So it is designed to look like NASA and space and all the things, which is kind of cool. We've never had any paper like this. So it's very bright and bold, but it's supposed to look like constellations. So I think there's some fun things we can do with this. I really do. It's just, you got to kind of think outside of the box a little bit. So here's another one, like the Milky Way and the red. Then we have the planets on the back side. I like this one. It's kind of pretty. And then we've got this one here. On the back side, very bright. And then we've got some really bright planets with this one. And another like kind of space sky one. So that one is typically not something I would normally gravitate to, but I think it's different. I think it's fun, and there's definitely some things we can do with that one. So that is another one. Then we'll show you this one. This one is also pretty bold. I like this one only because the back side is pretty calm and tame, and also I feel like, I don't know, these look 3D. Like some of the papers here, like you can see the sample in the samples in the catalog, the flowers look three-dimensional, which is kind of cool. Like even this one, like it looks like it's like a nice big scene, which is kind of cool. And I feel like you could cut this and make some really fun, you can tear it like it shows here and kind of make some really different stuff. Here's the back side. It's very unique. It's very different. I like this one actually. It's pretty. Got some fun little flowers and whatnot. And the back side is just kind of that same torn pattern look. And then we've got this field of flowers. And I love this one. That's a nice gem pattern. We've got some torn pieces on this one, which is kind of neat. It looks like it's almost like the pattern paper we have for the different color collections. It's torn up. This is really pretty. I like this one a lot. I think I can do stuff with that. I like this one a lot too. That's a really pretty one. And then the back side is just the green. And then this one is the one that I thought in the catalog, it almost looks 3D. The fishing, I was just reading the comment. The flowers look like three-dimensional. And then we have a green lemon lime twist version of that torn paper. So that's called Masterfully Made. And I do think this is a suite. I do know it's a suite, but I do think the bundle is really cool too. I might add that at a later point. All right, so this is a really earthen kind of one. That's why it's called Earthen Elegance, right? It's kind of nature-y, more warm tones. All right, so we've got this here, and the back side is just a blue distress. And we've got this one. Back side is kind of a mountaintop diamond kind of thing. This one here, and a nice watercolory kind of look. Some stripies and blue distress. This one looks like seaweed or coral or something to me, but the wrong color, obviously. And then we've got a distressed, like, ombre kind of look. This one, I don't know what that is. That's different. Looks like frosting. Ooh, that's kind of cool. And then that's the back side. So very different, very unique paper packs this time around. But I think there'll be some great uses for them too. This one I'm excited about. I think this paper is going to be cute. This is called Les Shops, and it's obviously French inspired. There is a whole suite associated with this one. So there's a stamp set and bundle and dies and all the things, but it's supposed to be like little boutique shops in France. And you've got kind of some fun patterns and prints. Look at all the bakery items and ice cream, and looks like, I forget what that's called. That's a specific dish. It looks like ramen, but it's not ramen, I don't think. And I got little tiny shops. And the one color look. Some bigger shops that you kind of cut out and use as elements on cards, I bet. I love this pattern. That's really pretty. And there's some more shops. I love the little bookstore. So cute. And then a nice pattern. And look, then we have some books and some paint, some flowers, and just a fun yellow pattern. So that's a really cute pattern paper as well. And then, last but not least, for the paper that I haven't shown you, like we still have, of course, the Zoo Crew paper, which I've shown you previously, and the Countryside Inn paper that I've shown you before. I will show you in a second. I do have the pattern paper, the 6x6 patterned color family paper. I have that, so I'll show you the new patterns in that. And I also have some of the specialty paper. And then that will wrap us up. That will be what I have. So this is the, what is this called? This is called the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series Paper Pack. It's not really featured a whole lot in the catalog. It's just in the back with the paper. But this is a mega pack. It's 48 sheets. You get 4 each of the designs. So here's, you got swans. And then the back side is this fun little pattern, which you'll see is mimicked by the punch here. So some of the paper, I believe, you can punch out with those punches. This paper, I think, is going to be really great for like a variety of projects. So it's not like it's specific to one theme. You've got a lot of variety and options for this with just some basic patterns and then some fun little eclectic things. Cute little floral. Like, look at this cute little pretzel paper. We actually went to a little pretzel factory last year when we went to Philadelphia, so that will be perfect for that. Some little stripe paper. Look at, it's like little alphabets. My favorite. You can kind of cut these out and use them on pages or cards. Little hearts, little pink ones that are colored in. So yeah, so see this pattern here, you can punch out with that punch. So that's kind of cool. They kind of coordinate with that. Oh, I love a good writing, like a journal paper. That's really cool. I like that a lot. We've got some daisies. And looks like little lemons. Not really lemons, but they're kind of lemons. We've got this fun braided kind of look. Ooh, some more journaly paper with the yellow instead of the pink. This is a pretty floral pattern. And we've got some nice Night of Navy. That would be great for masculine cards. We've got some cute little strawberries. And some fun patterns. This one is polka dots. Yeah, some of them are kind of wallpapery. Wallpaper is in again. I will not be doing wallpaper, but I do like it for my scrapbooking. It's cute little flower prints. And nice big flowers. I like those. And then last but not least is a good old black and white. So some really fun prints in that one. Different again. Alright, so that's all the new paper that I have to show you, except for this here. Ooh, I was still off my chair. Alright, so these are, actually, I lied. There's this one too. This is Glorious Gingham. So the gingham paper, I think, in the mini catalog at the beginning of this year was super popular. So they brought back another gingham. Kind of similar patterns, I think, but using different, brighter colors. The other ones were kind of pastel-y, but you can see, again, this is a 48 pack, so you're going to get 2 of each pad. Actually, no, you're going to get more of, what made you get? You get 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of each pattern. So you can see there's the front and the back. And it is the same patterns as the previous pack we had. So the small gingham and the large gingham. different colors, that's all. You can see these are really fun. I used these a lot. Pecan pie. So yeah, so that's that. The colors in here: berry burst, blueberry bushel, lemon lime twist, pecan pie, and pretty peacock. All right, now we can go. So I have the 3 of these. I'm not going to show you all of them. I'll just show you. I'll show you the brights. This is the new pattern paper packs in the color family. So each color family has one. They are all the same patterns, and you get 2 of each pattern. Oh, actually I lied. They did it a little different. So you get 2 of each. Yeah, you do get 2 of each pattern, but there's 2 patterns per paper. So we've got the stripes and the hearts. You got polka dots and large stripe. So then that's going to be repeated. So I guess that's the way it always has been, actually. I lied. And it's going to be repeated in each color. So this is the Brights family. So all the patterns are in each of the colors. So we've got lemon lolly. We've got granny apple green. Let's do a test. This is flirty flamingo. We've got berry burst, I think. I don't know all my color families now that they're all switched up. Coastal cabana, my favorite, so I know that one. I love Coastal Cabana and Lemon Lime Twist, which is this one. So you can see they're all the same. So I won't show you this for everyone. This is Berry Burst. So the other one must have been... I'm drawing a blank. And then Azure Afternoon is the new color. So super fun. So I've got all the patterns in. I only got 3. I got the neutrals. I'm sorry, the neutrals, the brights, and then the 2023 in color pattern paper. Whoops, my light just went out. And then I have some of the specialty papers. So I'll show you those, and then I think that's it. All right. So this is the More Dazzle 6x6 paper. This is really fun. This is in the specialty section. Look how sparkly, my friends. So fun. So it's kind of like a bronze and a gold. Super, super sparkly. We had this kind of as a, it was a similar, I don't know if it was the same colors. I think it was. It might have been a rose gold and a gold, I think. But we had this for celebration. And it was one of my very favorite papers, actually. All right, so last but not least, I will show you some of the new specialty papers. So this is the Gold Celebrations 12x12 specialty designer paper. If I can get it out. So these are usually only a few sheets. So you can see it's kind of like acetate. We got some little confetti. We've got some polka dots. And we've got sprinkle confetti, which is kind of like on the ends, and it's kind of plain in the middle there. So that's fun. Goes with the birthday, or the Bright and Beautiful suite, which is in the beginning. This one is the 2023-2025 12x12 luster paper. You get 10 sheets, so probably 2 each of 5 colors is my guess. So it's not like glittery, it's literally like luster. It's like, it's soft. It's pretty thick, like it's a thick card base, but it's just got kind of a sheen to it, and it's kind of double-sided, so that's kind of cool. So we've got the boho blue, copper clay, moody mauve, pebbled path, and wild wheat, which actually looks kind of goldish, so that's kind of cool. That's different. We got that. Next up I have the soft shimmer 12x12. This one, we have 5 sheets, 5 different colors it looks like. So this is kind of like glitter paper, but a little bit thinner, one-sided, but it's not going to peel off. Like, you know what I mean? You're not going to end up with glitter all over everything. So you've got the Berry Burst Bubble Bath. This looks like maybe Lost Lagoon, Night of Navy maybe, and I don't know, Pretty Peacock. I don't know, I'm just guessing. The colors are on the back here, I'm sure. Berry Burst, Bubble Bath, Lost Lagoon, Night of Navy, and Pretty Peacock. Look at me. I did it. All right, last but not least is the 2022-2024 in color textured paper. So we had some of this in the mini catalog. It was different colors. I love this. It's textured, you guys. It's like crosshatch almost. Really pretty. It's a little bit thinner. It is kind of double-sided, so that's cool. And we've got one of each of the colors, it looks like, or is it two of each? Oh, that's weird. I only have one of that one, but I've got two of everything else. I wonder if that's the way it's supposed to be. I don't think so. We've got Azure Afternoon. No, I'm sorry. That is, what is that one? I'm drawing a blank. I'm staring at it. This is Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, Tahitian Tide. That's the other one. Parakeet Party, and then the Orchid Oasis. So I love this. I think I'm missing a piece, actually. So that is all my new goodies, which when I put it all on my desk, it seemed like a ton. And now that I've showed you, I'm like, that's it? Oh, there's the other piece. It's still in there. It's not missing. I just didn't pull them all out. All right, there we go. So 2 each of the 5 colors. So 10 pieces in that one too. There you have it. There's all my fun new toys. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all the new goodies. I hope you enjoyed my new little card for today. Don't forget, today is the last day to order new goodies or any goodies and use that host code for a free embellishment. So I will pick a good new embellishment for all of you, and I'll send those along in your thank you card, so that won't ship with your order, but you will get it probably after I get back from Norway, because I'll place the order before I leave. I will try to do it before I leave, but who knows. Got a lot of things to finish up, but otherwise I will get it out right when I get back at the end of the month. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll see you, well, actually we won't see you next week. I will not be home next week, so we will catch you in another 2 weeks, actually. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.